just right. If you see an old friend on the street and he's down, remember his shoes to fit your feet. Trying to find this beauty is something in the store, very naturally. We can chase it if we start giving. Why don't you reach out and touch somebody's you touch somebody's hand, make this world a better place. If you can, reach out and touch my hand. Ooh, if you can. Touch somebody's hand. Hey, you know, I had a little bit of a fight with my manager, Barry Gordy, when I thought it would be a good idea to release this song as a record for me. Well, Barry didn't feel it was quite the right song for me to release as my first record as a single. And I said, hey, it couldn't be wrong because I felt too good when I was recording it. So he said, all right, if you want to run your own career and everything, you can release it. And thanks to all of you here, I must say, Reach Out and Touch was a smash. And I thank you. I think the reason that Barry didn't want to release this song is basically because it's a waltz. And it's very hard for a waltz to make it to #1 today. I want you to join in with me and do the waltz clap. Hello? And it goes like this. If you can, reach out and touch somebody's hand, make this world a better place. If you can, reach out and touch someone's hand, make this world a better place. If you can, why don't you reach out and shows like talk shows, it's not the same as when I walk out on the stage to perform, because I can perform for the audience, but just when I got to sit down and talk.
Oh, yeah, but now we're going to find out what the real Diana Ross is like.
But the real Diana Ross is just like the one that they know.
I mean, you get up in the morning and put something on like this, do you?
It doesn't have the sequence here, but it has all these beats.
Yeah. What do you wear around the house? Tell the truth.
Around the house, nothing.
Oh. I think she told the truth, folks. No. Dungarees?
Dungarees, and
yeah.
I stay around the pool an awful lot, and in my tennis court. So I have a lot of tennis clothes that I wear constantly. I make people think that I'm playing tennis all day.
When did you get hooked on tennis?
Well, actually, the first time, Dinah Shore, I did the special like Hep.
Right.
And she played tennis every morning. And I visited her, and I really thought that if she could play, I could play. In fact, she's the one that I'm working up to beat one day.
It's a great game, isn't it?
And I flew into London just for 2 days to Wimbledon.
Did you go to Wimbledon?
Yes, I did. And it was so beautiful. I got to meet Arthur Ashe, and I met... in fact, I met
Newcomb,
and I met Laver, and I met Cliff Ritchie. I met them all. And I happened to, by coincidence, I was working in Washington the same time they were having their tournaments there, so I went every day.
Did you miss the ones here? I saw the ones here.
Yeah, I didn't. I was in New York City.
They were good. Mm-hmm. Ashe is a great player.
Well, something's happening lately. I love him, though. I think he is a great player, and he did sign professionally now.
Are you taking lessons every day?
Arthur's teaching me. Oh, I forgot. He's not teaching me tennis.
Oh. If you get Rona Barrett on the phone, I think we got something here. You're settled in out here, aren't you?
Yeah, I just moved out.
Why?
I've settled in kind of halfway because my house is not furnished or decorated. I only have a bed and my toothbrush there and a big thing of tennis balls.
Is that in the living room or in the bedroom?
Well, the tennis balls are in the living room.
But you do have a house. You bought a house.
Yeah, I bought a house in Beverly Hills, and my brother and my mother lives with me.
Isn't that good? And do you have a tennis court?
Yes, the tennis court.
And a swimming pool? Oh, you went all the way.
Yeah. Well, you just moved out recently, didn't you? And you have a home. Should be close by to me.
Do you want to play tennis one day?
I'd love to. Are you real good?
No.
Oh. You can't play with me because they always told me to play with someone that's better than I am.
I'm better than you are.
Oh.
I'll work this out no matter how I do it.
Okay.
Is there, can we talk about romance? Is there a romance in your life?
Well, we can talk about it because I think romance is so beautiful. Love and all that is really pretty. But if you want to get on marriage, we can stop talking about it, right?
That's not in your future?
Well, of course it is, but I feel like it's been very difficult for me to find someone that loves me and I love them, a double thing. And I feel like most women go through such a panic after a certain age if they're not married. And I'm not that kind of a woman. Maybe I am one of those women liberations. I don't believe in that completely, but I know that I feel that I'm not going to panic or go through any kind of changes because I'm not married. I'm very happy finding my own thing. And
where do you look?
I mean, I see so many married couples unhappy that I'm not. Well, I tell you.
Oh yeah, but you can't let that. You might be the lucky.
Maybe.
But
I tell you, it's not that I'm not looking, because I play tennis and I rehearse and I sing and I look for a husband and I go to television shows and I look for a husband and I go out on the road and I look for a husband.
And you got the house now. Is this the first house you ever owned, Diane?
Well, I bought a house in Detroit for my family when I first started making some money, because we were living in the Brewster Projects at first. In Detroit, the housing projects, and I bought a home for my mother and the kids. But this is the first home that I've had to say is mine. I've been living out of a suitcase, and this makes me a little more secure as a female
it's a special
traveling
thrill,
artist. Yes, yes, it means something.
I
These
earned
walls
this,
are mine.
and this is mine.
Yeah.
Your first success was in what year?
1965 is as far as I'm going.
So before that, it was.
Well, we were singing. I started singing right out of high school, and I graduated in '61 from Cass Technical High School in Detroit, Michigan, which I was very proud of because it was very hard to get into that high school. You had to have a B average, and anybody from all over the city could go to the school. And I happened to have a B average. When I graduated, I had a C- average, but at least I graduated from that particular school.